Happy Friday, everybody. What's up, Cousin Elvis? Uncle Buck? How y'all doing? Like I said, number two is here, and we know who number two is. That's funny. John and Lindy will be joining us in just a little bit. They're running a little late. They must have been out fishing or something. They said they just got home, so they're getting cleaned up and getting something to eat. How you guys doing tonight? What's up, Rob? Let's go, Brandon. I'll post up the link if anybody wants to jump up. Doing well. That's good. I saw the one at the wishing well you guys got, Cousin Elvis and Uncle Buck. That was a nice fish. That place has been producing really well for you guys lately. A lot of fish. That's the second 4-pounder you pulled out of there. Yeah, Rob, I was really bummed I couldn't make it. Avery wasn't feeling well. We got back from my brother's party, and she wasn't feeling well, and yeah, it was a mess. Uh-oh. Hold on. I got a gremlin in the basement. Hold on. In 3, 2, 1. Hey, well. Daddy. Yeah, it was a mess. Uh-oh. Hold on. I got a gremlin in the basement.
Yeah, hang on.
Matt.
Got it.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I cannot complain. It's been a good week.
Well, that's good, man.
Even though I didn't get to go out and do any fishing, but it's been a good week.
Yeah, it's been warm here, dude. It's been in the 70s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, been in the 70s.
Hang on. Yeah, we've been warm. This whole week it's been warm, which is good because that means the water's warming up. And it's been, about anywhere between like 80 and 85 all week.
Ooh. Well, see, my time of the year is now.
Right.
And I need it cold up north and bring some chill down here, to move the ducks around. But a friend of mine told me today that a friend of his went to a very good place. It's a private impoundment.
Okay.
It's private. It's managed. And there's enough room that they had 4 groups of hunters on this piece of property. And they shot 6 ducks.
Wow.
4 groups of hunters. Total shot today was 6.
Huh.
We don't have the weather. There's no weather to push them down.
Yep. What's up, Fishing Local? Welcome in. Yeah, I saw that you the last video that you posted, you got that one hen. It was funny. Avery was sitting there watching it with me. We were sitting on the couch. She goes, "Daddy, the gun looks like fireworks."
Yeah, dude.
I said, "Yes, it does." I said, "Yes, it does, baby."
Every now and then, I wish that I could get. I want a shot cam, to attach to the barrel.
Okay.
Because I have seen, but I mean, you can get them on sale for $300, but generally they're $499. Okay.
Okay.
But every now and then on some of those shot cams, you can actually see the flame shoot out, and then the wadding go in behind it, and it's on fire, or looks like it's on fire, and it goes through the air. So makes for good video.
Now, could you take one of would that be the same as maybe taking one of the GoPros and doing the GoPro strap on or the mount on the GoPro and putting it on the shotgun, or is that something different?
You can put a GoPro on it, but you need the right mount, and you got to winch it down so tight that it doesn't move, because when the recoil from the gun will make that GoPro just flop all over the place.
Yeah, because I've got a couple of mounts for my GoPro. It's like they call it a handlebar mount,
Right.
and
They don't
it
work.
like it's no, that doesn't work.
I got two. I got like 3 or 4 sets of them. They don't work.
No, okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I was because when you were talking about that, I was wondering if that would work. If you took that, clamped that down, and then like really wrenched down the GoPro.
Yeah.
But
The shot cam, if I'm not mistaken, so you have a ventilated rib on top of the barrel, right?
right,
Okay, so with what GoPro has, it goes over the ventilated rib. So now you're not looking down the rib, you're looking over it, which will throw your shot off. The
okay,
the shot cam is a cylinder about yay big around, probably about that long, and its mount, I believe, goes between the rib and the barrel.
oh, so it'll kind of like go in between, kind of like and
Right.
sit on
So
the
it's like
shaft of
this.
the barrel.
Yep. And therefore you're not looking over it, and you get a better visual.
But that's like what, $500 you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. What's
Christmas
up?
is coming
What's
up,
up,
y'all.
Earl?
So Christmas is coming up. Daddy Duck 365. Cash App, PayPal.
Let's get Daddy Duck that barrel mount.
Uh,
Although I
I,
can't because I'm not monetized.
yeah,
Can't do the super chats.
that's crazy, and I don't understand that.
No, I mean I get it. I get it. You got to put a cap somewhere on it. I think 1,000's right.
But yeah, I mean, I can receive it on my live streams,
Right.
and you can send it. I don't think you have to have 1,000 to send it, do you?
No.
Right.
No,
Right.
no, no. Because if you're on somebody's channel that's able to accept like the super chats, on the bottom in the chat, you got the little $ thing. So you hit that, and then you're able to send what you want to send.
Elvis is going to send me a new bottle.
A
Mine's
new
getting
Mountain
full.
Dew bottle.
Yeah, it's getting full.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I'm hoping to get out tomorrow morning, and do some fishing. I got an idea. There was a spot that I hit, and I don't know if I was down in Miami, and I'm sure I've talked about this before, but I was down in Miami right before like Thanksgiving.
Right.
I was down in Miami, and right before I had headed down to Miami, I had fished this spot where there's some, I heard there's like some peacock bass and some snakeheads and stuff in there. And I went there, and it was like right after we got a cold front. It was actually the last fishing video that I posted on the channel. And when I was down there, I saw 3 big snakeheads down there, some of the bullseye snakeheads. So my idea is to try and go down there and try and get them. And I want to bring a cooler because if I get them, I want to take them out of there.
Right.
And speaking of, Parabellum's in the house. What's going on, Joe? Happy belated birthday. But I wanted to go down there, and I wanted to, if I get one of them or a couple of them, I want to take them out of there, and I want to come home and do like I would say catch, clean, cook, but I'm going to leave the clean part out because I don't know.
Yeah.
I think YouTube's kind of gotten a little sensitive when it comes to that. So just kind of, cook them up. So I'm hoping to get that accomplished tomorrow. That's what I have in my head. That's kind of what I have planned for the video. To go down to that same spot, because I mean they're there. I saw them. There was 3 in 3 different areas. There was 3 big bullseye snakeheads that were down there, and I really want to try and get at least one of them, and try and get them out of there. And because I remember the last time we were talking about the snakehead videos when I had come on one of your lives, Matt, and talking about taking them out. Because when I was down there with Billy down in Parkland, we didn't take them out. We threw them back. And I had asked Billy. I said, we taking them out, throwing them back. He's like, no, we throw them back. I mean, and I got to tell you that the fishery down there was extremely healthy. I mean, for them being down there, you guys saw in the video. I mean, we busted out some nice peacock bass, bunch of largemouth, and a bunch of snakeheads. But I mean, they are, invasive. They are non-native down here, so probably wouldn't hurt to take them out.
I also think that your fishery down there is just so much better than the majority of the country, and I say that when I fished in Florida many years ago. I fished in California. I fished in Texas. I fished in Arizona at Lake Havasu, and all great fisheries. But Florida by far, I think, is just a better, and I think you just got more fish than you take a snakehead somewhere on the northern East Coast, or even down up here. Well, for you up here, but for me here in South Carolina, I just don't think the fishery here is as good. And if we got a big snakehead problem, I think it would just decimate them. And so far, I haven't heard of anybody catching any. So I don't know.
Yeah, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think the snakeheads that you guys get up by you, up in your area, I think those are different than the snakeheads that we have down here. Because we have the what's up, Billy? Maybe Billy can actually help me with this. Because we have the bullseye snakeheads down here, and I think the ones you guys have up there, and I've seen some of the other channels, like Fab Fishing, Full Armor Bass, and those snakeheads are different. Those snakeheads are different than what we have down here.
Right?
Yeah, Billy said they're different species. What's up, Loader Man? Let me just catch up with the chat real quick, Matt. I know Joe jumped in here. Bogley's in here. Hey, Bogley. Who else jumped in? Creel Florida's jumped in. Good evening. Thank you for jumping in. Appreciate it. But just the markings on those, they almost look like, almost like the pythons, with the type of markings they have. And the ones we have that we catch down here, they look different. Hey, Liga, from Indonesia. That's cool. Welcome in. Thank you for jumping in. John said your mama jumped in. So John, hey, either John's in the shower on his phone, or he's getting ready to jump in. I don't know what he's doing. What's that?
Either way, it's a visual I don't want to see.
Either way,
it's a visual I don't want to see.
Yeah, but that's what I'm kind of hoping to pull off tomorrow.
Cool.
Just to try and I really do want to try it. I'm a little disappointed. I should have kept one when Billy and I were down there in Parkland. I should have kept one, but then again, I didn't have the cooler, and he and I were kind of hopping back and forth from a lot of different spots that day. So I'm sure by the time, I didn't have a cooler with me. Had I kept one, I had about a 40-minute drive back home. I'm sure it wouldn't have been great,
No, yeah. Dig it up, put it in your flower bed.
Exactly. Give me 1 second here. My wife's texting me.
Why don't you pick up a quart of milk and a loaf of bread?
There we go. All right. We're good. John said he'll be here shortly. So.
Yeah, I'm not even going duck hunting tomorrow.
No?
Yeah. It's supposed to be raining and highs in the 70s.
Now, are you guys expecting a front anytime soon?
If it's coming, I don't know. It's supposed to start cooling off Sunday night.
Okay.
But I'm probably gonna hunt Sunday because I got Saturday and Sunday off. So I'll probably hunt Sunday, and then I've got to work every day next week. And then it's Christmas, and you know.
I know it's crazy to think Christmas is literally next week. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, we're doing it tomorrow with my kids. They're my daughter and her husband, my son and his wife, and the grandbaby. They're coming tomorrow.
Okay.
So, my wife is in there wrapping presents, and I did supper, and I'll be doing the dishes here in a little bit. So I won't. That's why I'm in here. She's wrapping presents. I won't get no peace.
Yeah, it's my wife has asked me, what do you want? What do you want for Christmas? And I don't know. I've told her, I was like, I don't know. I have no idea. I was like, we get everything we want throughout the year if we want it. It's more about my girls.
Right.
It's more about them. What's up, Wayne? And thank you for jumping in, man. Coming in, saying a quick hello. I saw you posted a new video. I gotta go and watch it about the yellowtail that you got, big flag that you got. So
yeah, I talking about Christmas, I just tell my kids and my wife, get me a gift card.
Yeah.
Get me a gift card to Max Prairie Wings, and once I get enough money, I'll buy something.
Yeah, I don't know. I just there's nothing that I really need. There's nothing that I really want. I've asked my wife. My wife really wants a new cell phone.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, all right, well, we can go out and get them because my gosh, my phone's old. Like this is like the iPhone 8. And so I think that's probably what we'll do, but that's really about it. I just I have everything I have everything I want. I have everything I need. My father-in-law gave me the John boat, so I told my wife maybe like some seats for the John boat because I don't have seats for him. I got the brackets. I got the brackets for the John. Like for
Right.
the seats that slide in. So just need something to pop on there. So maybe just some nice seats for the John boat and get that sucker out and get that ready to roll so I can start putting that out on the channel. But other than that, I can't think of anything.
Get marathon seats.
Marathon
seats.
Okay.
I love mine. I absolutely love mine. And if you just put it in a John boat, man, it'd be perfect.
Yeah, because I have everything else. Like my father-in-law, it was great. He told me need some help over at his mom's house because they're getting ready to sell that house. And he was like, I need some help getting the John boat out of there. We got to pump up the tires on the trailer and everything. So we got the compressor and stuff, and I went over there and I said, all right, we'll hook it up to the back of the truck and whatnot, and we'll get it out of there. And it was kind of like all overgrown because it was in the very far back area of the house. And went over there and helped him get it out. Hooked it up to the back of the truck, and I was like, all right, so where we bringing it? My father-in-law has a welding and metal fabrication shop. I said, we bring it to the shop, we bring it to your house. And he goes, no, we're bringing it to your house. I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, it's yours.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, that's really cool. I was really taken aback by it. It was, and he gave me the trolling motor for it, the battery. So I got the battery charger. Went and got the battery charger for it. So yeah. just got to get the seats and I got to get the title from him because, I obviously want to be legal when I hit the water with it. So,
Right.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that thing out. Hey, Wild Man. Oh, wait, look who's here. Hold on. It's the other host of the show.
Other host.
What's happening? What's
What's
happening?
John?
What's happening?
Hey, bud. What's going on, man?
Tired, man. Tired.
What'd you do today?
Fish donkey land all day.
Any good? Thank you,
Yeah.
Rob.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Better than last time?
Yep.
Nice. All right.
Not as good as yesterday at Headwaters. Well, yeah, I did as good as Headwaters. Lindy didn't do as good.
So you won today? Or do we
No.
not want to ruin it?
I didn't win. Let's just say that. But
All right. Are you?
It'll be good.
Is there a trophy catch in there somewhere?
No, but there's a fat girl in there.
On somebody else's boat or something? Or
No, there's a fat girl on our boat. Wasn't quite trophy catch, but it's a big fat girl.
nice.
Yeah, I got 2 videos. I got yesterday's all to edit and today's, so they'll be coming out soon.
Cool.
Like I said in the community tab, Lindy has showed it out yesterday.
Why am I not getting your community tab posts?
I don't know.
I don't get them either.
You shared it out yesterday?
Yeah, last night late. It's a picture of Lindy's big fish from yesterday.
Hold on. I'm gonna look for it real quick. Hold up.
What's up, Uncle Buck and Loaderman and Brim Bass and Beyond and Wildman 307 and Yee
Yee.
and Bogley and Lego.
All right,
And,
I just found it. I had to scroll to. It was 22 hours ago. Why am I not getting that? That's weird.
Yeah, I did it last night. So
A nice one. Do you mind if I show it? I mean, you put it on the community.
oh, that's fine. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a nice little fish.
That's a nice fish. How big
Would that go about 5'6" or 4?
We didn't weigh it,
Oh, okay.
and we didn't weigh the one that I got today. That's bigger than that one.
Nice.
I don't know,
What's up,
Buck.
Mark?
Buck, I heard you had to have 500, didn't you, to get your community page?
Yes, you got to have 500.
Oh, hello, Mr. Puddle Walker.
What's up, Puddle Walkers?
But yeah, I didn't do bad yesterday, and Lindy caught over 3 times what I did.
Really? At Headwaters?
Yeah, she rolled with it, son.
Nice. Big jerk? Was she working the big jerk all day?
Yeah, multiple colors, but dude, they didn't want it unless it was doing that little. I mean, it had to sit and kind of just do that flood. Not even that, just that little tiny, and then it was on.
And then you were what? Working the super swimmer?
Oh yeah. Keep standing, Anti. I'll bring you out something to drink here in a little bit. You're not outside standing. I was out there standing for 2 days and didn't see your ass. So that's not true.
I felt really bad about not being able to make that Saturday night. I mean, that sucked. She just didn't feel well, and I couldn't leave my little one. John got the picture of her sitting on my chest.
Rob they finally put a catch and release mandate. That's cool. What's up with the American flag out in the middle of the lake?
Oh, somebody put American flag out there?
Dude, I'm talking big steel pole drove in the ground with about a 40-foot pole hooked to it you can see that freaking flag all over the lake.
Really?
Yeah, it's right in our turn where we go up, the main canal out.
Right, and then come in and then make that turn.
Then I hang that right.
Yep.
Roll on down there. You know where I cut that left to go back across?
Almost towards back by Lake Egan, right? Going back that way?
No. You go in the second canal, first canal out the ramp. Then we hang that
Oh,
hard right.
okay.
Go down that main canal. Then I hook that little left, in between
Yep.
them two little
All right.
islands. That's where the flag is right there on that little left.
That's funny. Yeah, that's why I couldn't make it.
What do you say,
Saturday.
Rob? What, Rob? There's a few videos about the flag.
My little one wasn't feeling well. So that's where she was pretty much the entire night.
Dude, if somebody private put up that flag, FWC will take that damn thing down, I would think. You just can't go out there. If you can do that shit, son, I'm smoking up a big FWC flag at Donkeyland.
Well, I'm pretty sure you could do it at Donkeyland, right?
Wow, you can't go out on FWC land and just spike a flag up.
I mean, you can.
Okay, so next week when we go out there and there's a rainbow flag sticking up there, I'm supposed to be cool with it, huh?
No, I'm not. I'm saying you can. It just doesn't make it right.
Oh, Daddy Duck, did you not watch my last video? I had a special hashtag in there just for you.
No, I have not. I have been working my tail off, to be quite honest with you, John. I am so far behind watching videos that I can't even see straight.
I caught a bass that was just black. I mean, dude, this dude was black. So at the bottom,
I remember that. Yeah.
At the bottom, I put hashtag black bass batters. BATTERS, black bass batters. And I said, Daddy Duck will appreciate that. Bogley, send me an email. I'll shoot you one. Watch one of my videos. You'll see my email address.
Speaking of which, yeah. I just fried up the last of my fish tonight.
And Bogley, send me one too. I'll send you some decals too.
And Doc,
and you know what? Hold up. Before we keep going, Cousin Elvis, I need your address. You got nothing from me, and that's pretty much my fault. But I need your address. Email me so I can send you some stuff.
Oh, Doc. Yesterday, or the video from the other day, the little pissy gator beside the boat that wouldn't even scare.
Oh, when you went bah like that,
yeah, and he just sat there, dude. I'm fishing today, and I go like this and cast back, to make my off the side of the boat cast. And when I lean back, I hear this big explosion, literally right beside me, beside the boat. I look down, and I think it was the same damn gator, and I believe he had swam right up against the boat. And I think when I did my backhand to cast, he tried to snatch my damn lure.
The same one at Donkeyland, huh? That little guy?
Yeah. Whoa. Was the other one at Donkeyland or Headwaters? No, the first one's Headwaters, didn't it? No, it's Donkeyland, the video.
Donkeyland.
Okay, is that a bad thing that I can't remember where the hell we're fishing and what video I got to do?
No.
I think that means I got it made, I believe, but I don't remember what lakes we're on.
Uncle Buck said, Doc gonna send Elvis an eggplant. I might. You never know. I said something.
Let me do some math. How many bass we put in the boat in 2 days?
Oh, gosh. Oh, if I could bring up like the Jeopardy music right now, I would.
We put 44 bass in the boat in 2 days.
Nice.
This time of year, that's not a bad deal.
That's true, because it's been tough.
Several over 3 and several over 5. So
nice,
man. That one I caught today, Doc. That nice one. That dude was in about a foot of water.
That makes sense, though. That makes sense. Getting up in that warmer water.
Well, see, yesterday at Headwaters fishing, back in our area where we took you, where we like to fish in that grass flat.
Yep.
We'd only get a couple hits, but in the middle of that, it comes up about a foot high. So the water's only like 2.5, 3 foot deep across that little ridge. Well, you can see all the tilapia beds, all along that ridge, right?
Okay.
That's where we were getting most of our hits, was on that ridge. So today when we went to Donkeyland, I was like, well, let's go to where we know the tilapias are back there bedding and start working it. And we went in the back in the tilapia beds, dude, and just started working it. And that's where they all come out of.
Huh.
And like I said, that big one, dude, that bitch was laying, and I mean, no water.
I'm really I'm looking at all these comments, and I'm really upset that like all you guys got to go fishing, and I had to sit there and give exams today. Like, yeah. Now I could have gone after work, but I had a Christmas party to go to. It was fun though. It was cool. Like Uncle or Cousin Elvis went fishing. Joe went fishing. You went
like everybody
fishing,
went
John.
fishing.
I was stuck at work.
Oh yeah, Anti. Yeah, we appreciate that. But Batty's coming. You know, Batty will be here end of next week. And remember, we tried the tilapia gigging over, in the summertime.
Yep.
Oh, dude, them things are bumping into the boat back there now. I mean, it's on. So there will be some tilapia sticking going on.
When's he come down?
27th.
Okay. I'll be off, by the way, then. Just saying.
Yeah, and he'll be here till, after the first sometime. He stays like a week, so.
Sweet.
So we, I'm already baiting in the pigs. Planning on sticking some pigs, and then he's bringing some kind of gun. I don't remember what it is. He wants to shoot one. And we're going to gig tilapia and go fishing.
That'll be cool.
What's Elvis talking about? Don't need to charge the batteries on that camera. What are you talking about?
No, he's talking about something about them being a cameraman for him.
Oh, shit. I'm a cameraman for Lindia. Oh, Cranking and Yanking, our secret project. Talked to the man a while ago, said he will be handling that Tuesday or Wednesday. And he even thanked me for the opportunity to handle that. So that'll be rolling in the middle. Doc, you know what we're talking about. Just don't say it.
I don't remember at this point.
Something me and Elvis we're working together on. Remember, Dr. Dre ain't got a damn thing on me.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But the man is excited to have it. The local guy, he's just, and when the local guy handles it, it's going to be all over Okeechobee. All over Okeechobee.
That should be cool.
Oh, you know what I mean, Doc? It's going to blow up at Okeechobee. Oh, Creole, it petered out. It ended up me and Lindia and Shiner guys shooting pool. Well, we had some neighbors come by, Justin and Ashley and Justin. I never can remember.
Ashley and Justin, yeah.
And it's pretty cool. We filmed the little Christmas thing, for JV's video.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to do that. Well, then again, I had a puking kid. So, I mean, I wasn't like I could do anything that night. So, and we planned on doing it that night out of your place.
Anyway, Ashley and Justin get to be in it. They got to say Merry Christmas too. So they dug that. They were digging that. Is Parabellum in here? He was earlier, wasn't he?
He said, sounds like y'all are putting a hit on somebody.
Say, Parabellum, say you are a Mikey Balls fan. Do you see his comment? He said he doesn't freak out over celebrities, but he probably geek a little bit over meeting Mikey Balls.
Did Joe said that?
Yeah. Mikey's in town now. I don't know how long he'll be here. Shiner was a little bit geeky over meeting him. Oh, but did y'all notice, anybody that watched my last video, I introduced Shiner guy before I introduced Mikey Balls.
Yep. That's the way it should be.
Rob wasn't even prepared for that. See, Buck, none of you people. See, that's commitment, son. Commitment. When you promise JV you'll do something, you do it, man. Oh, Mark's leaving.
All right, Mark.
If
Thank you for coming in, buddy.
If we don't see you over the week, Merry Christmas to you, Mark.
Yeah, you have a Merry Christmas if we don't see you, buddy. God, I can't believe we got to say that. It's crazy to think that, like, I mean, it's coming up. Like,
speaking of which, we had a virtual Christmas thing today with the company I work with now. It was at 4:00, and of course, it ended about 4:45, so everybody could go home. It was just, just a Friday, before everybody got off work kind of thing. And everybody was saying Happy Holidays. I'm the only guy that stood up and said Merry Christmas.
Good for you.
And the looks that I got, because I got everybody's on video, and the looks I got were priceless. Dude,
Crankin', you don't know Mikey Balls? Go watch Mikey Balls Fishing. Everybody knows Mikey Balls.
And it's spelled with a Z.
A Z.
James. It's spelled with a Z.
Did you notice what I've been calling him lately? He hadn't told me to quit calling him that. I call him Ballsy. Because that's, it's Ballsy. Ballsy.
He told you to quit calling him that?
No, I said he hadn't yet. I'm going to keep calling him Ballsy till he does.
Oh.
Hell, he let me call him a tweaker, so.
That was funny. And no, I mean, like, and I like how he knew exactly what you were talking about when you said that to him, because that's exactly what you think of when you pull up there. Because if there was just a truck with no trailer attached to it, just sitting there.
In the windows, it was foggy, so you could tell it had been sitting there a while. The windows had all watered over.
Yeah, you get, like, as somebody pulling up there, like, I mean, if I'm not trailering the boat up there and I'm meeting y'all and there's another truck in there and there ain't a trailer attached to it and it's just kind of like on, that's sketchy.
But, dude, it was funny. Like I said, his windows were all foggy. I put the boat in the water and I backed right up beside that truck. So, I'm backing. So at the last minute, I look over. And when I look over, he's rolling the window down, kind of going, I mean, this funny little face, with his sunscreen on his face. I just shook my head. I was like, Mikey Balls. What's up,
Jay?
Big Nail Bunch?
Or the chosen one. Not sure which one it is.
Okay, let's get to this conversation. Creel said he feels like if we got together that Coastal would be trying to keep me and him out of trouble.
What? Keep Creel out of trouble?
I think he's saying that if me and Creel get together, you would be the one trying to keep us out of trouble. No, Creel. Coastal likes to egg that shit on. It'd be Mama telling me to calm my ass down. But I got a long leash, man. I can get pretty crunk before she pulls me back.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty much an instigator. Like when we go out, like, yeah, ask Mama, where's Lindia? Where is Lindia?
Oh, she's behind me. She was in the shower and all. She may pop out here in a little bit.
All right. Yeah, no, I pretty much instigate when we're out there. I am a bad influence.
And Creel and Anti both, remember, I edit my own videos, so anything incriminating in one of my videos, that's gone. I get rid of that. I may seem a bit snoozy, but I may surprise you sometimes. Which I burnt my freaking thumb today. You can't
on what?
Catching a fish with a cigarette in my mouth, and I don't smoke on camera, so I do and shove it in my pocket.
Right.
That thing was still rolling when I shoved it in my pocket. So by the time I caught the fish and got the fire put out my pocket, I burnt my thumb.
How's your pants?
Oh, they good.
They good?
I do have a couple pair I burnt the pocket on.
Just smacking it. Oh, yeah. You got to leave that in the video. I want that in the video. That's my special request.
On another fish today, I did the fire flick, stick it in my pocket, missed my pocket, apparently missed the fire and burnt some of my carpet in a little place.
Oh, on the deck of the boat?
Yeah. I'm just going to start smoking in video. Frig it. Why are you including me? Because up there you wrote, let's back up. You included yourself. Hang on. I
Hold
saw
on.
it.
What happened? I haven't been paying attention to the chat.
At Creole, Florida Living or Snooze Fest. That's why I included you, Anti. After he wrote that about you'd have to keep me and Creel apart, Anti wrote or at a snooze fest. Yeah, you'd be surprised. I got my own content of you, Slick.
Creel said he likes watching. Is that me or Anti?
And Uncle Buck, that's a dumb question. Those are Bruiser baits, son. He asked you what those black label packages were.
Behind me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruiser baits. Just the light's not bright enough on them.
Speaking of which, you see where Bruiser's got a free tournament coming up at Istapoga and then the next week at Okeechobee?
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
I told him to call and let me and Lindy know if he needed help working, anything at the tournament. I kind of feel like, as the position we're in, we should damn sure go help do something.
Yeah, no, and I'm definitely willing to help out in any way I can too to help that. But the one on Okeechobee, that should be fun. We should definitely get into that. See if we can't get Kenny into it. We'll definitely do something for it. You see the new jerk baits that they put out? Did you see that on the on Facebook, John?
Yeah.
Yeah, those look really cool. And Bill had mentioned something about them working for some peacocks. I guarantee you those will. I got to order me some of those.
Sorry, Anti. I get behind on the chat there.
I like biscuits and mustard.
I tote Anti's wars for him. But don't you talk about Daddy Duck now. But yeah, like I said, it was, I don't remember what we're talking about. But yeah, Creel, come on down south. Rob, next week when it's chilly, hook up with us and we'll go do some crappie fishing.
Yeah, because we're supposed to get a cold front, come through Tuesday?
Yeah, it's supposed to rain. Like tomorrow's 40%, Sunday's 50, Monday's 80.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then
I think that front's supposed to roll through like Monday and then come like Tuesday. And they're saying, I think you were talking about that, Matt, earlier before John rolled in into the live, that you guys are supposed to get a little bit cooler or supposed to get some weather coming on Monday, right?
We should be. Our temperatures will start dropping Sunday.
Okay.
But I mean, it's been in the 70s all week, pretty much all week. I'm still wearing long pants, but I mean, because of that morning chill. But
it was hot today, son.
Oh, today was terrible.
We got like 84 today, I think, there at Donkey Land.
Yeah. All the kids are scared. They fear the beard.
We missed it. Tonight was the pontoon boat parade.
Oh, up there in Chobe?
Yeah, everybody enters. They decorate I'm going to go down there and film it one year, man. They decorate all the pontoons, and they start up there at Burger King and come through the canals all the way down, I think, to the VFW where they have a throwdown. Like I told Lindia, all the pontoons get lit, then they go to VFW, and all the drivers get lit.
Yep. Yeah, my grandfather used to do that one when he lived out there before he passed away, because he had the pontoon boat, and they used to do that because he lived at that VFW.
Yeah.
Lived over there. He was always there.
Rob, you only got 2 more days. Parabellum, you in here? You want to come fishing next week?
Hey, Creel,
I'm down. I'll be off.
I know. Hit us up, Doc. We won't go till like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and fish till like 8:30.
What are you talking about? Like during the week?
Yeah. At night, son.
Dude, I got half days. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Yeah, but when it once after Tuesday, like I said, we won't get out there till the afternoon probably and do some. You hadn't got to go night fishing yet, Doc. That's pretty freaking cool when it switches over. That's kind of cool.
Well, I mean, I not with you guys, but I mean, I've been out on the lake doing that night fishing, crappie fishing
Oh yeah.
when I was younger. But yeah, no, I'd love to do that. That'd be fun.
Oh, Creole here in Okeechobee, we got the moose, the elks, the damn eagles. That's what
Eagles. Yeah.
Hiram's the
Yep.
eagle. The VFWs, the damn. Oh, damn, we got it all. You got to remember, we got all the damn snowbirds.
Hey, Creole, I'm from South Carolina.
Creole, I used to live in Jacksonville when I was a kid. We lived, I don't remember exactly where, but I know they were building 95 right beside our house. My old man was in the Navy for 20 years. I've lived all the big places on the East Coast, Jacksonville, Virginia Beach, all the big Navy hubs. No, we got to wait in time off. Kids back in school. Kids back in. Kicks back
and
in.
hey, listen, if we go fishing one night and I'm, if I don't get home till 11 o'clock at night, I don't care. I just got to administer exam. It's just like, here you go.
Like I said, we've been leaving back. It's pretty wild. There was a bite like right after dark, and then it got kind of slow, and apparently it must pick back up. I figured it was like a middle of the night bite because a few guys will stay out there.
Yeah.
I don't know, Creole. Jacksonville, that's everybody down in Okeechobee swears, that's North or South Georgia. They said Florida don't start till about Daytona. Everything above it's South Georgia. Really? I mean, that's everybody. Because I told somebody down here, I said, yeah, I used to live in Florida. I lived in Jacksonville. He laughs, it's South Georgia.
Joe said he's got to wait till about January. And Joe, you and I gotta hook up too. And I know we had talked about that in a couple comments on one of the videos about, come the new year, you and I getting together, and we're gonna make that happen for sure.
Oh no, we won't get the old crackhead girl. We'll get that damn 7-foot tall she from the damn store up there to ride with you.
The shim.
Dude, I got it figured out what I want to do to decorate our pontoon. I want to mount. First, I want to get like these plastic reindeer, that look like they're pulling Santa's sleigh. You see them out in yards. I want to mount a pole off the front of the pontoon at an angle where it bolts to the deck. You slide the deer on them, like through the butt, out the chest. So you line them all up on that pole, light them up, make the pontoon into Santa's sleigh, and bam, there you go.
Yeah, because
go ahead.
No, we, down here by us on the first weekend in December, we always have the holiday boat parade.
Right.
On the Intercoastal. And you see a lot of these big charter boats, like the big sea charter boats. And they do that. They'll like, it's cool. It's a very cool parade that they do every year. And what's really cool is they kind of like, they connect it with the Toys for Tots.
Right.
So and it's what they'll do is they'll have little spots along the Intercoastal Waterway. They'll start over at what they call Peanut Island, which is right there by the Palm Beach Inlet. And they go from the Palm Beach Inlet basically all the way up to the Jupiter Inlet through the Intercoastal. And they have spots along the way. They'll stop off at docks and stuff where they'll pick up like, we usually go to a friend of ours' house who lives on the Intercoastal Waterway right underneath the Donald Ross Road Bridge. And we'll bring, you bring the gifts, and they have the Marines that come up on their boat with the Coast Guard and all that stuff. Right. They'll come up on their boat and they take the toys from you. So we give them the toys and stuff, and then they go on. And as they go down the Intercoastal Waterway, one of the boats that's in there is a barge, and the barge is shooting off fireworks the entire time. Basically, it's going down the Intercoastal. It's really cool. It's a cool time.
Do you see where all the strip clubs in Florida are collecting toys for Christmas? I think they're calling it Toys for Tits.
I knew it was going there. I knew it was. That's why I just started laughing.
That would work, man.
I wonder what kind of toys and how many you would get. Everybody's in the giving spirit.
There you go, Get rolling, sitting up there and put a big 7-footer out front. That's what I think of every time I see Toys for Tots. If you just change one letter, how that would be so different.
All right, Chris, have a good night, man.
All right,
And,
Booger. Like I said, watch my video, get my canned ham email address, shoot me email with your address, and I'll shoot a decal your way.
Yeah, same here, Chris.
Well, Rob, tell her just keep shaking.
Good morning, Amanda.
Hey,
Good
man.
day, mate. Yeah, kangaroo riding thing, you. I would give a Pokemon for a peach.
At the strip club?
I'm not sure. That kind of changes that game where you go searching for Pokemon.
That's right. We found one over here. Wasn't it a couple years ago where kids were getting like run over by cars because they were like on their phones and they were searching for those damn things and they were getting like hit by cars and buses and whatnot?
Hell, I watch for deer when I'm driving and I'm running people off the damn road. I can imagine looking for Pokemon. Speaking of which, yesterday at Headwaters, I saw the biggest doe standing there beside the boat ramp. I think the biggest doe I've seen in Florida. Looked like a North Carolina deer.
At the boat ramp?
Deer. Yeah, right there on that grass hump. Looked like a damn North Carolina deer.
Really?
Why are they all sticky and why are they covered in glitter?
And why do they smell like sweat and shame?
That's funny. Old Billy Dean this morning, they did their they load a big Christmas stocking, with stuff from around town, and you got to stop at the little stores and enter, So he was thanking all the sponsors, they had the things, and it was that one tattoo place, and it just made me laugh. He's naming all these wholesome business, and it's like, and Red Star Tattoo. I was like, hell yeah. They're sticky from sweat and glitter.
You ever seen Creole Florida deer or small? You ever seen the key deer? Have you ever seen those, John?
Oh yeah. He says,
have you ever been down? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The first one I saw, I thought was a dog.
Yeah, they look like dogs with antlers.
I tell you, it reminded me of I saw a little buck, and it reminded me of when the Grinch stole Christmas. His little dog, when he strapped that one horn on his head, is exactly what it reminded me of when the first time I saw one.
It's exactly what it is. That's exactly what they're like.
We used to bow hunt an island off the coast of Georgia, Blackbeard Island, and they have their own subspecies of deer. And living on that island, dude, they were tiny little jokers. Not quite key deer, but they were damn near as tiny. I killed a year-old deer, weighed like 28 pounds, guts and all.
Really?
It is a year old, yeah.
And those things down there are so heavily protected. Like,
oh yeah.
You drive through Deer Key. Like, did you see that, Matt? Have you ever driven through there? Like,
yeah.
You drive through there during the day. The speed limit signs are one speed, and then at night when you go,
yep.
The way it switch, you got to drive 25 miles an hour through there.
In Creole
at night.
Georgia deer are small compared to Carolina deer. The farther north you go, the bigger they get.
Yep.
Just like the women.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out what Creole meant where he says, unless you hit country, which is rare. Because you can't get no more country than where I live. I don't care where you're at. You can't get no more country. Speaking of which, Doc, something weird's going up around Yeehaw Junction.
What do you mean?
We come out the dirt road, and it was literally coming from Yeehaw Junction way. Cars as far as you could see coming from that way. So we get out on the road, and it is solid. I mean, dude, solid traffic from Yeehaw going north. Solid, bumper to bumper. So I said, maybe the parkway or the turnpike is closed, and they're routing them.
Right.
But there wasn't but a couple tractor trailers. We cross the park or the turnpike, and there's traffic flowing. We get down to Yeehaw Junction, and what's the road that crosses this way? 60?
60.
Dude, it's bumper to bumper, far as you can see, both directions. Is that just Christmas traffic leaving? I mean, solid, dude. Solid.
Both directions?
Both directions as far as you could see out of Yeehaw Junction.
On 60, going east and west?
Yes. And like I said, from Yeehaw to Donkeyland was damn near solid bumper to bumper going north. Not that much going back like we were going. It was all that way.
What, on going north on 441?
You know, like when I pull out from the restaurant at Donkeyland, yeah, going that way.
Going north on 441.
Yes. All the way back to Yeehaw Junction. I mean, dude, from Yeehaw Junction to Donkeyland and each way that way is just bumper to bumper.
I mean, the only thing I could think of would be like Mudfest, but you probably did you see anybody with like?
Nah, it's just cars and U-Haul and no big trucks. Like I said, it was enough traffic. I thought maybe
out of state. Was it out of state vehicles?
Nah, it wouldn't be coming out of down in here. It was just traffic. I mean, and Daddy, I'm talking about a place where when I pull out that first 15 miles, I usually pass 3 cars, maybe. Tonight I passed 500 cars.
Yeah, you don't see anybody. I don't know. I didn't listen to the radio or anything to see if there was anything going on. I don't know. I mean, like the only thing I could think like sometimes when they got like Mudfest going on or there's like something going on out there out west on 60, you know, it'll get kind of packed up coming off of Yeehaw Junction going out that way, you know, heading west, but like not both ways.
Dude, it was crazy. It was wild. It was just, I mean, even coming back towards Chobe was kind of a lot of traffic coming out of Chobe. And I don't know if you remember the little gas station in the middle of nowhere that gas is like 80 cents more a gallon than it is anywhere else on a place on earth.
Yep.
That little store was packed with people. So I guess just cranking. It wasn't out towards Donkeyland. That when we picked you up or when you got behind us, that road we got on, dude, today was bumper to bumper. Going one way, going north. It's funny. I looked at Lindy and said, there's not a hurricane coming that we don't know about, is it? Because it looked like evacuation. So my wife goes, no. So I looked at her and said, well, if we don't know about it, how do you know no?
How do you know no?
I mean,
I don't know. I didn't hear anything. Like, but then again, I wasn't like really kind of like paying attention to like the radio or if there was anything up there by Yeehaw. Like
that would be one direction, dude. I mean, this was both directions, east and west, you know, backed up. So I don't know what's going on. I'm glad we got up out of there.
Unless they had something. The only thing I can think of, man, is if they had something shut down up that way because of an accident. I know there was.
Crankin's got it figured out. Put up Elvis's run.
All right. There we go. Oh, there.
Well, take it down as you put your kids up there. Come on now.
Well, only one can read.
Which is me. I had too much sugar today. I had 2 Hershey Kisses and 4 candy canes.
Great. You'll be up all night.
Yeah, and I had Nutella.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Avery.
Hi.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you for the kisses.
I had 1 candy cane today, and I had Nutella too.
You had Nutella too?
Of course she did. Why wouldn't she?
All right, girls. Head on it.
You have Nutella all over your face.
Take your sister.
And James,
say bye, everybody.
Bye.
James had a handful of Skittles, I bet.
Bye.
All right, so they won't go to bed. They won't go to bed. What's up, Backwoods Barbarian?
James, you got any Skittles left?
Oh, the freeze dried ones that you sent him. I like how James said in his videos, like, I'm not sure what these are. I think I'll have my wife try.
Dude, those turned out to be.
when he said that, that tickled me. I was laughing like crazy when he said that.
They turned out to be the little caramel squares, that come in the little clear wrapper.
Right.
That's what those were. Parabellum, he should, because those were really about the best. I thought them things just melt in your mouth.
That was one of the ones that you gave me when we went out. A couple Saturdays ago, right? You said try the caramel.
I thought that was a milk dud.
No, I think that was one of those, John. Where I think it was the caramel one. You said try one of these caramel things.
Yeah, Rob got to sit up here and get into some of it too. Yeah, we had a big old thing of it at the party. If anybody would have came to try it, me and Rob ate the hell out of it.
I wanted to be there so bad.
Say, Buck, you like them caramels? But James said his favorite was the Skittles.
Oh, those Skittles freeze dried, they're like this big. They like pop up.
They do this.
Yeah. Oh, you got more?
Who, me? Yeah, nobody came to the party. I got a whole bunch of it.
I don't need anything that looks like a rainbow.
Rob came to the party.
Rob, I was he got a bunch of damn candy.
And brought pecans home.
These are the milk duds. That's what it does to an old chewy milk dud.
Thank you for the
Linda.
pecan pie too, Rob. It was really good.
Oh yeah, Rob brought a pecan pie and then didn't even eat none of it. Left it here. Oh, we knocked the bottom out of that thing.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, backwoods. Our neighbor has one, man. They freeze dry everything. It's really cool.
Hi, Rob.
What's up, Charlie?
And what's the name of her company, John?
Miss Shell's Treats.
Miss Shell's Sweets and Treats.
She got a website?
No, does she?
Yes.
What's her website?
Miss Shell's on Facebook.
On Facebook. It's got a Facebook.
Okay, so she's on Facebook. Okay.
Her name is Michelle. So it's Miss Shell, like SHELLS. So it's kind of a play on words there.
And her phone number's on the bag here. So. And like
But
around town, dude, she delivers. I mean, she'll meet people, drive in from other towns, and she got her little gig going on. What, they went to that big craft show, and she give away like 300. She makes these little sample bags.
Right.
She give out like 300 samples, and I don't know how much they sold.
Hi, Parabellum.
That's the way to go. I mean, for me though, like the freeze dried like candy and that like kind of sweet stuff, because I'm not a big sweets person. I don't like a lot of I don't like sweets. I'm not a big I don't like sit down and like oh, I got to go get a chocolate bar or anything like that. That's just not me. I don't do that. But like for me, like with the Skittles and the Milk Duds and like the caramel stuff, that's the way to go for me, because it's not like, I don't know, it's just like real quick.
It's instant. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like shooting up cocaine instead of snorting it. It's instant.
That's funny. Joe said he must be tired. He said when he said hi to me, he waved.
Oh, Creole's like in Mama's Sublime shirt she's got on today.
I like Sublime.
I'm heading out that way in February.
Where?
Long Beach.
At Jack.
Oh.
Where Sublime's from.
Tired or stoned, LOL.
Yep, taking the students out to Long Beach, California.
LBC.
If COVID doesn't make a comeback and then they get more woke out there in California, I don't know. But like as of right now, the trip's on. So.
Y'all got dinner plans on Crenshaw, right?
Oh, heck yeah. We're going to go to Inglewood.
You did, Rob.
We're going to go see the house Friday was filmed at. No, I'm joking.
I was going to say the theater does a triple play. It's Fridays, Ah, God, I forgot. I can't say I'm getting ready to make my joke. Lost all my gangster movies. Boys from the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
In the Hood. That's it. From the. Okay, sorry. I had the T-shirt that said the original Boys from the Hood.
That was the one with Ice-T and Cuban Gooding Jr.
Okay, what's the other one? Menace to Society.
High fishing local.
Oh, Menace to Society, yeah.
It's a Long Beach, backwoods. Snoop said it's a Long Beach. Yeah, bitches. Pardon me.
How long is the beach? I don't know, Uncle Buck. I'll tell you when we get there.
What are y'all going there for?
What does Snoop Dogg?
What are y'all going there for?
The national organization that like my program is all involved in is called the Student Television Network.
Oh, okay.
They always have a national convention every year. Last couple of years it's been not going on, but they always do one on the West Coast, one on the East Coast. So they kind of like alternate years. This year it's on the West Coast, so they're doing it in Long Beach. Now next year they'll do it somewhere over here on the East Coast. So what we'll do is we'll go out there. My kids will, compete in a couple of different competitions for we do a competition called the Crazy Eight. So the entire group, and I'm bringing out like 12 kids that are going with us. So all 12 of them will compete in a short film competition. So what they'll do is they'll say, all right, your prompt for the short film is, love gone wrong. And they got to make a short film about that in 8 hours. So in 8 hours, they have to conceptualize, shoot it, and edit it in 8 hours, and then turn it in. And then the rest of the time they do individual competitions. So they'll pick their competitions they want to compete in, like another short film, like a public service announcement or a commercial. They'll do those. And then it's really cool. They have a whole bunch of vendors. GoPro is usually there every year. Adobe's usually there every year. And then they have a whole bunch of they have a college fair. It's cool. It's a great time.
Cool.
So we're heading out there with those with 12 of my kids, and should be fun. The flight going over there is going to be a trip getting the kids there, because we leave Fort Lauderdale at like 7:45 in the morning, which means the kids got to be there at 5:45 in the morning, and we're an hour away from Lauderdale. So they better get their little butts there. We got to take a red eye back from LA, and we're going to take the kids. Our first stop when we get off of the flight, when we arrive in LA.
Tattoo shop.
We're going to take the kids to the In-N-Out Burger.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Smash burgers.
No, yeah, the In-N-Out Burger over there in LA. We're going to take them over there so they can get the In-N-Out Burger lunch.
Doc.
Yo,
why can't we do the Crazy Eight thing with our YouTube community somehow? Like challenge each other to. You got one day to make a video about, like you said, love gone wrong, and you got to post it or whatever in such amount of time.
Like a fishing video, or just
a video, however
the outdoors community.
However the creator decides to come up with whatever, like get a group together and make it where you vote a subject and then you randomly pick who, everybody on a wheel or something, bam, and it pops up on Daddy Duck, and the topic is growing rice or something just totally off the wall. And you got
love gone wrong would be kind of cool for me, because I'll catch a fish, clean it, and eat it.
I'll just show me in the back of the boat all day.
No, I mean, we could do that. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be a cool time. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I will say this. Before I met you guys, and Shiner can tell you, we did a 40 questions video. So you had these 40 questions, and the creator had to answer, all these questions on video.
Okay.
and do a video on it.
Hey, Charlie.
Do they have to actually be like answers, or can it just be answers?
Well, I mean, you're telling your your subscribers a little bit about yourself.
Oh,
Like
okay.
one of the questions may be, do you like Coke or Pepsi?
Neither.
I thought he was gonna say
oh wow! I thought we was getting personal right off the bat.
Coke or meth?
Coke or meth?
Which
Yeah.
one makes me twist?
Do you like Xanax or whatever?
Daniel said that was the first video he ever watched of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I think I did mine totally different from what everybody else did.
I like Anti's comment too. He play Fisherdy instead of Jeopardy.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that'd be cool, John. I like that idea. I mean, we could do that. Like, get everybody in it, everybody in the community, and just kind of like I like that idea of like coming up with like a bunch of different ideas, like a bunch of different like prompts or themes.
Right.
Put it on a wheel, and then we do it like on a live and say, all right, everybody, you got 12 hours from now to go make a video about whatever the hell we came up with. And then like everybody posts their video, and I don't know, maybe we could like, how would we pick a winner? How can we pick a winner?
Wait a minute. How did Elvis make an appearance in Daddy Duck's video? The real Elvis or cousin Elvis?
No, the other Elvis.
Oh. What does Parabellum like the way it smells? Oh, he likes the way cocaine smells. Yeah, me too.
Smell.
Yeah.
Smell that.
Wait a minute. That's soap powders. Here, drink this. That's a kiss. Yeah.
When I did my 40 questions, I think one of the questions is, can you sing? So I sang, and I did it in an Elvis style. I did a song, an original song. By the way, an original
I remember
song
you singing.
I wrote, and I did it Elvis style.
I remember you singing a song. That must have been right about the time we started popping up too. So I met Creel Florida. Creel, I told you, you just don't. I'm a great editor. Lindy don't even like to fish. That's how good an editor I am.
Yeah, your editing skills are up there.
I'm scared of water, and Lindy hates to fish. That's all green screen stuff. All I know is coming off the lake tonight, dude. I had the ears laid back on the boat, and the sun had already set. It was just nice.
Oh, beautiful day today. Beautiful day today.
That's right. Elvis said when you sang Elvis is about the time he unsubbed you, Daddy Duck.
Kyle's here.
Hey, Kyle.
What's up,
Hey,
Kyle?
All I know is the first time I get to meet Kyle, I'm challenging him to a thumb wrestling contest because I bet he's good.
I like this idea though. I think that'll be fun, John. I don't know.
Yeah, we need to come up with. Thank you, Backwoods. It's not really my content. I mean, it's just us fishing every day and Mama whipping my ass. So I had to figure out a way to at least make it fun to watch. I mean, and I am not scared of no stinking copyright. I got a whole collection of copyright strikes on my wall. I'm living proof.
It was really funny because John and I were talking the other day, and we were talking about like how on YouTube you can kind of see like your demographics, like what age group, is watching your videos the most. And it's really funny. Like between John and I, we've pretty much got it covered from the age of what we say, like from 25 all the way up to like 70 something.
Yeah, Doc's got all the young kids. All of mine are like 45 to 80 or something. I got that damn retirement age. That's why if I use new modern music, I don't get near the views. I swear that's it.
The more mellow folks.
Hey, Rib, that Shiner guy.
Rib. What's up, Rib?
Rib, Elvis, and Charlie. What's up, Rib?
Wasn't Rib gonna bring some ribs to the party?
That sounds like a country song. You know that?
We had a party, Anti.
We had a hell of a party set up here. We had done brought in a bunch of snacks and candies.
We had a bartender. That was the only problem. We was gonna. I know, but we couldn't put her on camera because she wasn't supposed to be here. I was just gonna say that.
But I made my famous cocktail weenies. I made a cheese ball. We had crackers. We had chips. We had candy from the neighbors. I mean, it was
our neighbor
all decked out. Had the front porch all lit up with candles. Had the house all cleaned up. I cleaned the damn house and nobody showed up.
I knew you were going to go there.
Through the house about 3 times.
Yeah, Rob got 3 tours of the house. Our neighbor Adam was excited because Lindy kept saying, "Go on the front porch. There's weenies and balls up there." And he was like, "I'm in."
He kept going to the front porch.
Yeah, he come back and said, "I got a handful of weenies and balls," or a mouthful of weenies and balls. So
that's cool. I guess
Rob made it. Rob came 2.5 hours. Stayed till 2 o'clock in the morning, then turned around and drove home.
I can't believe you drove home, Rob. Like
he couldn't have got home by 5 o'clock, 4:30.
Trying to get him to spend the night. We have 2 guest rooms, would have been just fine, but I guess
he missed Nana.
Yeah,
he missed Nana. He had to get back to Nana.
But we got drunk. We shot pool. We played music.
Okay, Anti.
I danced. I mean, we had a great.
Don't let her fool you, Anti. The house stays clean. I mean,
What's
it's
up,
just me
Matt?
and her here. We don't go into 3/4 of our house. We don't even go in there. So she wiped off the counters.
We have no children, no animals, so the house stays pretty clean.
Yeah, it's just me and her. Like I said, the whole 3/4 of the house, we don't even go in there. Matt, you missed Brim Bass and Beyond. You missed everything.
4 a.m. Wow.
all of it.
Yeah, Rob's sitting here at 2 o'clock in the morning, talking about he's going to drive home, telling us the story. He almost fell asleep driving home from Donkeyland the previous day, which was it's like at 10 o'clock in the morning. He
Right, I was
almost
going
fell
to
asleep.
say, like, I thought you said Rob left around like 10.
Oh, that's right, Rob. Got to see the line dance.
Yeah, Rob got to see a little bit of line dancing. It wasn't nothing much, but we showed a couple steps there. Yeah, backwoods. We moved to moved from North Carolina to downsize in Florida, and somehow we didn't do it. Actually, we own 4 houses in Florida.
Yeah.
So we kind of upgraded.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, Rob left at noon and got sleepy driving home.
That's one thing I never get is sleepy when I'm driving home from there or driving up there.
I'm sleepy driving there, man. I'm sleepy driving home. I'm sleepy while we're fishing.
Sleepy all the time. He has low blood.
She said my blood's low because I'm always sleepy.
Hey,
Got
Cody.
no blood.
But my whole life, dude, I could lay down at any time of the day, and if you just be quiet for a moment, I go to sleep.
Same way.
JV, we have been singing about you all day today. God dang it. Every time Lindy would try her JV frog, she'd get back there. And you know the Miley Cyrus song, Lindy would go, and the JV frog was on, and the JV frog was on, and that would start it. I bet I got it. When I edit this, there'll be so much of my lyrics in the back. Band up, play my, and it went into some bad stuff several times. But I mean, she picked that frog up and she would. And a JV frog was on. No, I don't eat much snack food. Really, actually, I don't. I'm not these things out here when I'm on the live, and these are laying here since the last live, probably. So.
And you know what's good about them? They don't go bad. Oh.
And I'm about burned out on sandwiches. We fish all the time, and man, the last 2 days, I just can't hardly even eat my lunch. I'm just burnt on a sandwich.
Doc started this chicken.
Yeah, Doc brought chicken one day, and that's all I bitch about now when we're eating a sandwich. Like, we should have some chicken out here on the boat.
All right, next time we go, I'm going to bring them. Hold on, I'll be right back. The girls are at the door. Hold on.
I ain't waiting on you for chicken. I'll be starving.
I'll bring
I'll
it.
be
Don't worry.
Starving before you bring chicken.
Speaking of chicken, I went to Bojangles yesterday.
Oh, bring it in.
Bite me, DD. At Creel, Florida, we fished all day today, and when you leave that lake, you go down a dirt road, And at the end of the dirt road is a cafe, and I got a damn fish sandwich. We're not plugged in. We're getting ready to go dead. Why are you bumping me? I don't care.
So, Mama.
Yes,
So how you doing?
I am doing great.
It's just me and you, darling. Oh, he's back. Never mind.
Yeah, you thought you was gonna be slick there. I'm surprised the anti didn't jump up real quick and start talking.
I've been fishing 2 days straight in a row. If it wasn't for the rain, we'd be going tomorrow.
It was last weekend, Buck, when I told you. I'm not eating a squirrel there, anti. I'm not that guy. I'm not yee cooking a squirrel over the fire. Hell no. You want to challenge me to something? Challenge me to a number 3 with a large fry. I'm all over it. What was Elvis saying? He don't eat. I never eat while fishing except when I fish with y'all. Oh yeah, we do stop and have lunch. I will eat something in the boat once. I mean, we're out there for like 9 hours.
And he has healthy snacks. I cut up apples. I bring grapes. I bring.
We had that damn
strawberries
trail mix today.
Yeah, the trail mix.
What trail is somebody on where they're eating that crap? I can't think of no trail where I need sunflower seeds and dried cranberries. It just don't make no sense.
No, that wasn't the trail mix. That was the omega vitamin green thing. It's got the walnuts in it and the cranberries. That's the healthy trail mix. The unhealthy trail mix is the Cheez-Its and the.
I like that one. I like the unhealthy trail mix. That damn bird feed in a bag, and they're like, why they call it trail mix? Is it shit you pick up on the trail?
You can buy 50-pound bags of it down at the pet store.
And you know that is trail mix is so smart because it's just the crumbs from like everything else.
Yeah.
You know, like it's all cashew pieces and walnut pieces, and it's just floor
Stuff
sweeping.
that broke up, they couldn't put in the bags.
Yeah, it's floor sweeping.
And you know what happens to my squirrel nuts? Let me rephrase that.
Your squirrel nuts are kind of cute. If they was any bigger, we'd have an issue. No, she went.
When I buy peanuts for the squirrels.
She bought a big old bag of peanuts to give. She feeds these squirrels out here by hand, you know, raw peanuts. She brought a bag in last week, so I made a big pot of boiled peanuts. She come in and she goes, "Where'd you get them peanuts?" I was like, "There's a big bag was laying in there. Those were for the squirrels."
You said you made boiled peanuts?
Dude, I made boiled peanuts that were Old Bay and Everglades Seasoning boiled peanuts.
Oh. Dude, boiled peanuts are my favorite.
Say that one more time.
Boiled peanuts are my favorite.
I had some Thanksgiving weekend when the opening of the duck season. The hunt with a guy, and he was boiling peanuts. He was camping, and they were boiling peanuts, and he put Old Bay in it, Worcestershire sauce, and brown sugar, and cayenne pepper. And I'm telling you, that was the best boiled peanuts I've ever eaten.
These are pretty
awesome.
I don't know if you ever ate Everglades Seasoning. It's real salty.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a real salty seasoning. I mean, they put it on everything down here.
Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back.
But that with the Old Bay, man, it's banging.
Oh, I had to close the door because it was burning my eyes and burning my bird's eyes.
Oh, Lindy got so bad. I had that shit in there rolling in the kitchen. Yeah, it was smelling good in there. Oh, but you know what?
Pressure cooker? You do it in a pressure cooker or what?
No, these were just on the stove. Next time I'm gonna put them in the crock pot, I think.
I have a slow cooker. I also have one of those. What do you call them? The
Instapot.
Instapot. I have one of those. But
my wife does them in the Instapot.
Yeah.
Perfect every time.
Oh, I bet.
Oh yeah, and there's squirrel nut butter. Go out there and look on that pole where they climb up to the feeder. It's all smeared with squirrel nut butter.
Hi, Miss Avery. How are you?
Can I see?
Hello.
Oh, you want to talk to Lydia for a second? Okay, go ahead and talk to Lydia for a second.
Hi. I missed you. Wow.
She can't see you now.
She disappeared. There she
You want to talk to Lydia? You want to talk to Lydia? Talk to Lydia.
You funny, Avery.
Did I Did I hear you ate a peppermint stick or candy cane?
She had a candy cane today.
Did you have a candy cane?
Mm-hmm.
Was
Say
it
yes,
good?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
All right, can I sit?
Yes.
Do they
Yes.
still make those big giant candy cane sticks?
Go
Remember
into-
the big
all right,
long ones look like a billy club?
All right, she's gone.
They still make those big
What those
candy canes.
big candy canes that are like that big?
Look like a billy club, you know, the big,
Yeah.
big giant ones. Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is Everglades Seasoning.
You can't hold there's a glare.
Yeah, it's glare.
All
right, hold up.
You got some of that too.
Yeah, I dumped some of that in there too there, Uncle Buck.
There. That's the Everglades Seasoning.
They got a website or something, Doc?
Yep. Yeah, it is
Whoa.
somewhere around here.
Whoa.
EvergladesSeasoning.com.
Well, that's easy enough.
Yeah, it's what, salty and peppery. It's really salty though.
Our
Oh,
local
dude, this
place,
stuff is like the bomb.
a seasoning too.
Yeah, Lightsy's seasoning. Have you had that, Doc? That Lightsy's
Yeah.
makes down? It's real salt and peppery.
Like this is even a brand new bottle. I haven't even opened it yet, but I use this stuff all the time. This stuff right here, you can put it on everything.
Oh, somebody's already coined that phrase. I put that on everything.
Yeah, here, hold on, Matt. I'll put it in. Yeah, it's EvergladesSeasoning.com.
I got it.
Yep, they're based out of Sebring, so it's right there near John and Lindia, not too far away from them.
And
Okay.
Doc, I got some creative editing to do with me and Lindia's last couple fish today.
Right?
You know, it was a close race.
Funny stuff.
You know my favorite saying, yelling, "That's horse blank." Dude,
Don't tell
I'm not gonna tell no more. We got to holler in that, dude. I'm gonna have to edit all that out, but it's funny. I mean, her were just rolling, laughing at the end. That stuff is everywhere, including Sam's, Walmart, and Publix. It is. It's everywhere.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yep.
John, just get you a Rumble account and then you don't have to do all that editing.
Oh, I don't have to do it now. Just go watch freaking Uncle Buck's video.
There, I put the Everglades Seasoning link in the chat. And guys, listen, it's 0 calories, like 0 calories.
Oh, I don't want it then. I got to be able to keep this figure.
310 milligrams of sodium though. So like,
So it'll give you high blood, but you ain't going to get fat off of it.
exactly. This stuff, I don't eat eggs without this. Like, doesn't matter.
Doc replaces salt with that.
Oh yeah, no. This on eggs is amazing. It's amazing on anything. It just
Can
chicken.
you use it like
fish.
a dry rub?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like if you're
And they
smoking
make-
meat or something?
yeah.
or
They make a
shaking
whole
it.
bunch of different ones. They have Everglades like poultry. They have Everglades fish. Everglades heat. This is the original. It's
Or if you're
Oh.
battering fish, you know, sprinkle some in your batter when you make your breading, you know, and all that.
Yep.
What did we say
Yeah.
about Buck? He said you threw your rod down today. True story. My old man had a boat back in the day. He let his brother drive it, which was my uncle. Always let him drive the trolling motor. Well, my uncle was the world's worst about putting the front of the boat in the crappy hole. The back of the boat had to kind of fend for itself. Well, the first time he did it, the old man cussed and said, "It's my boat. You better get me up there." Paul didn't move it. Paul said a little bit later, he started hearing a commotion, looked in the back of the boat. My daddy was breaking every rod he took in the boat with him and said, "Now we have to go. There's no way. We're leaving now. I have no rods." And they cranked the boat up and went home. And I don't think the old man fished again in his life.
JB. That's just because you're not from Florida.
Yeah, you're not in the Everglades.
You're
Use
not in the Everglades.
It'd be like me using Podunk, South Dakota seasoning or whatever, North Dakota, wherever you from,
Buffalo chip.
or using
Buffalo
kangaroo
chip
spice.
season.
Yeah, pretty soon you're gonna be using kangaroo spice. That koala powder. Yeah, he had to drop the link himself. I ain't doing it.
There's one I haven't tried yet from Everglades, and I've got to, and that's the cactus dust. Have you tried that one, John?
No.
I haven't tried that one yet. I gotta try that one, the cactus dust.
What Creole just put up? Or dust, dirt, sand, wind, spice.
It's like the cactus dust is supposed to be like a barbecue seasoning.
Right.
Like Matt, you were talking about like a dry rub. That's like the barbecue rub seasoning that they got.
Okay.
They got the original, the fish and chicken. They got the heat and the cactus dust.
That's what JV's got to sprinkle some roux dust on his food for Amanda.
Yeah, Rudu.
And Shiner, you only put the bourbon rub on there so Nana will eat.
Hey, there we go, Matt. John.
That?
That's the prompt for the 12-hour challenge. The prompt is Rudu.
Rudu.
Yeah, somebody's got to make a Rudu video. Yeah, every time I cook a kangaroo, I like to cover it with Rudu.
I mean, Taco Bell uses kangaroo meat, so I mean, whatever.
It's good. Speaking of, have y'all ever had ostrich?
No,
I never have. No.
Oh man, we had an
Is it
Italian
good?
restaurant here that had a blackened ostrich. Bo, you talk about something that was off the hook, and then they went out of business years ago, and I can't find anybody else that does it.
you would think they probably taste a lot like those sandhill cranes, which are supposed to be absolutely delicious.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
they all
we can't
kinda
kill
the
them.
same.
We can't do nothing. Like we can't kill them down here.
Sandhill crane is good.
Yeah, but we can't do nothing with them. I've heard they're freaking amazing, but we can't do nothing to them. We got to sit there and. I remember when my wife and I, when we first started dating, the first apartment we had together, there were these sandhill cranes, and I will never forget it. These sandhill cranes, they were tearing apart this, like in our apartment complex in the parking lot. They were literally tearing apart this Honda Civic. I don't know what the hell they had against this Honda Civic, but like I woke up in the morning getting ready to go to work, and there were these 4 sandhill cranes, and they were going to town on this Honda Civic, just picking at it, pulling stuff off, like on the handles, like pulling stuff off of the bumper. I was like, that's happening.
Yeah.
All right. At least it ain't my truck.
When Jamie moved to Florida, like one of her first mornings, she come running out of her room. Yeah, she slept till lunch. Like about 10 o'clock, she come running out going, what the heck is going on outside? And we're like, what? She goes, that noise. We went out there and it was sandhill cranes out in the road, and we don't even notice them anymore. But Jamie never to hearing them. She was like, what the hell is that?
They're loud.
They do, Shiner. They get down here and stand. And yes, Uncle Buck, I love Taco Bell steak quesadillas, but I can set my timer to it. I mean, literally about set the clock. Okay, we are on the 45-minute countdown to destruction. One of them things I have to time it if we're on the road and like, you want to hit Taco Bell? I'm like, how far from home are we? Yeah, we can make it if no red lights. Yeah, I'll go ahead and eat it.
If we don't catch a red light, we're good.
Yeah.
Hey, tell that story, John. Tell that story that you told me. Speaking of Jamie moving to Florida and the Sandhill Cranes, tell the story about the curtain rod in her room.
The closet rod?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, my daughter moved to Florida. She's a North Carolina girl. She had so many clothes, she broke the wooden. Is that the one you're talking? The wooden curtain rod.
Yeah, when you had to get the one when you had to get the one that you had to make.
Yeah. So I said, cool, I'll fix that. So I go walking around the yard outside. I got all kinds of metal stuff and shit around everywhere. the top of a chain link fence, that metal pipe is almost exactly closet rod. I said, I'll make her a closet rod, by God, that she can't break. So I dig it out. It's covered up in grass back there where I got some extra chain link. I measure off the end of it. I hacksaw it off. I carry it in the house. Clunk, snap it up there. It was just a little short, but it fit in the bracket. Jamie's outside. I go to her, I fixed your closet rod. She comes in the house, starts screaming, comes running outside and says, what kind of joke are you trying to pull? I'm like, huh? I go back in the house. Apparently, Mr. Snake was living inside that pipe that I cut off and then hung in her closet. When she went in there, she said the snake could get about half its body out that hole and was just out in the air, just kind of going out in open air.
Just part he couldn't get all the way out.
Yeah, it's all it could get out was like about 8 inches of it just didn't. And she was flipping out. Hell, I went in there and I was flipping out. I'm like, what the hell you want me to do?
So tell them what you did to get it out of there.
I don't remember. What did I do? Tell me, Doc. What did I tell you I did? I don't remember. I think I just trapped it, or did I chop it?
No, you had to get him back in there.
Yeah.
You had to get him back in there. You had to get him back in, and you took the whole thing out and like threw it out in the yard, and he came out.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to shake him out. I kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't remember what I did. Hell, Doc, I've done a lot of weird shit since then. That's right, JB. And Amanda, you need to try Taco Bell. It's good. Oh, it's freaking good.
Well, Taco Bell's good.
It'll cleanse your colon. Yeah, Jamie, she just catches the brunt of a bunch of shit like that.
Bless her heart.
It was funny because John called me, like, he said I got a text and said, please call when you're free. And I was like,
the text.
I'm like, I'm free. So I call him. He goes, okay. You know how John always starts it. Okay.
Well,
you won't believe what just happened. I'm like, all right, what happened? And he told me that story. I was dying laughing. I'm like, that's funny.
Oh, Jamie thought I did it on purpose. I was like, hell. Then I got to flipping out about me hacksawing. If that son of a gun would have come out of that pipe on me while I was hacksawing, oh, I'd have screamed.
Yeah, because John left that part out. Now, John,
that was a pole dance.
When he told me the story, yeah, when he told me the story, he's like, oh, I grabbed this, piece of tubing I had left from some chain link fence, and I'm out there, and he's like, I start hacksawing this thing, and he's like, I get it in there and throw it in there. I was like, I fixed that, and I let the kid come in and, say, hey, the rod's fixed and put your stuff up.
Yeah, she went in there with clothes, and that snake was out there going right. As soon as she opened the door, it was just right there in front of her.
And it was just one of the little, like, down here we have we call them black racers.
Yeah, that's what they were.
Little black snakes.
I don't like none of them. None of them. Only snakes I like are that pair of damn boots I got in there from like the early 90s. Those are some badass boa boots. Which if we ever go to a Halloween party, I'll wear them when I dress up like old Axl Rose. Have you watched
sitting on the throne singing November Rain?
No, I mean nowadays old Axl, he wears like them skin tight leg blue jeans with them weird ass boots. I mean, he just looks weird.
I haven't seen Axl Rose in a minute.
Yeah, Creel, they'll chase you and they're faster than me. That's why they call them racers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you're right. You're right, Krill. They'll chase you.
They'll jump at you.
If I got a stick, they're black E-racers because I'm going to wipe them out.
Charlie, you're going to say don't eat Taco Bell? Come on.
Oh, Charlie, you don't. Oh, come on now. You ain't passed up a Taco Bell.
Charlie, Taco Bell's not bad. And it's not great, but it's not bad. I mean,
you get a lot of food for the money.
Axl
I'll tell
Rose
you that right
now.
now. Man, I'll go in there and get one of them chalupa things with the taco.
Yeah.
Boy, I'll tear it up.
And anybody
Actually,
that
there's
hasn't
some
been
things, I will tell you this. There are some things on the Taco Bell menu that are very expensive nowadays. And my wife called me out on it the other day because we actually did order Taco Bell the other day. And I said, all right, yeah, give me, I wanted the cheesy gordita crunch. I like that. I like the cheesy gordita crunch. I don't know if you guys have ever had that.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
So I ordered 2 of those, and I was starving because I hadn't really eaten lunch. And then I ordered 2 like beef burrito supremes. Dude, that came to like my order came to almost $17.
Yeah.
Like they're proud of those things. So I'm like, all right, from now on, I'm just gonna order some taco supremes.
And I don't get to eat at fast food a whole lot. I got a cooking wife. We get it every once in a while if we're out fishing, but every day she makes our breakfast. Like, don't she, Doc? Every morning we got sausage, egg, and cheese sandwiches or bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yep.
We make our own lunch. And yeah, we don't get it a whole lot. Now, my daughter, she called me one night from the casino. My stomach hurts. Oh, I'm in pain. I'm going to leave work early. That's when she lived here. So she called me on the way home and said, okay, I'm going to stop by Taco Bell on the way. I thought, okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she left work because stomach cramps, but had to hit Taco Bell on the way home. That girl's got a cast iron stomach. I mean,
she loves Thai food when we go eat Thai food, but she eats the 3-pepper Thai food.
she used to eat something at that Thai place called Evil Jungle Princess.
Yeah.
And I ain't eating nothing called Evil Jungle Princess.
She likes that red curry. She does.
Well, Charlie,
I don't. That makes sense, Charlie. Out there in New Mexico, I bet you got some amazing, like, real taco places out there.
Doc, I would put Mexican quota capper or whatever. Anyway, I would put Floridians against New Mexico. We got our fair share, son.
Oh yeah, no, dude, you had
the whole west side of Chobe. Even the stores are all written in Spanish. I mean,
oh god, I mean, you had like where I was down in Miami just a few weeks ago. Yeah, man. I mean, that's authentic. That is some real good food, man.
And I'll have to tell you, I kind of like American Mexican food because we have a couple Mexican restaurants here.
Yeah.
That I don't like them, and it's straight from the border. I mean, it's Mexican food.
Dude, we got a great one that's like right down the street from our house. It's called La Bamba. And it is like authentic, like Cuban food, like the ropa vieja. Yeah, I mean, just like everything they have, it's like authentic, like real tortillas, real. It's really good. Actually, we should probably go there tonight. What time is it? No, not. They're closing. Shoot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guilty of it. I like the more American Mexican than true Mexican.
Yeah, see, I like the real Mexican. I like the real Mexican food, like. Yeah.
See, I'm a flour tortilla guy. You go to real Mexican, it's all corn tortillas.
It's all corn.
Yep.
I like a flour tortilla.
We stopped at last Monday night. We stopped at a Mexican restaurant. We were doing some Christmas shopping, and we stopped at a Mexican restaurant to eat. And I ordered I don't know how to pronounce it, so I ain't even gonna try. But it's the roasted pork that you kind of chopped up.
Yep.
Got your beans and rice and whatnot. And the guy looked at me and goes, flour or corn? And I just looked at him. He's Mexican. I said, there's only one way to eat it. That's with corn tortillas. I mean, flour tortillas are American.
Yeah, man. That's good
sorry.
Stuff.
Now, listen, I don't know. You guys tell me. And that's probably a bad idea. You probably shouldn't. Every time we go into one of those restaurants, like a real like Cuban or authentic Mexican restaurant, we sit down. Now, you guys just see my girls. They were just out here a minute ago. You see my wife, right?
They talk Spanish to you?
Dude, they're white. My kids are white as shit. Like let's be honest. Like we sit down and it is like they immediately look at me and start speaking Spanish. And I'm like, no, I have no idea what you're saying. They're like, oh, and I'm like, no, I have no idea what you're saying to me right now. Stop it.
Oh my gosh, Doc, from now on, I will introduce you as that Mexican guy we fish with.
You should.
I will.
What's that Hispanic fellow's name down in Florida? Big time fish.
What?
Jose?
All of them? Hold on, wait. All of them? All of them, Matt? There's like literally all of them?
Pretty. I think his first name was Jose, or used to have a TV show years ago.
Oh yeah, the guy that passed away.
Cuervo.
Damn you, John! You made me lose my train of thought there.
Juan is what Parabellum wrote.
Is it Juan?
No.
Juan?
No, I know you're talking about, Matt. He had a TV show for a while.
I've heard some bad things about McDonald's in behind the scenes of the cooking at McDonald's too.
All I know is we were home to Miami Vice, so you all can suck it.
Damn it! What was his name?
We got a real Mexican restaurant here. I think it's called like Holy Chihuahuas or something like that.
God, what was his name? Oh, this is gonna bother me now.
One of these local boys here swears in his younger days they would go shoot armadillos and take them up behind this Chinese buffet restaurant, and they would sell them armadillos through the back door all the time.
I'm sure
we caught them with cats.
Yeah.
We caught them with cat carcasses in the restaurant one time.
This is gonna bother me now the rest of the night, Matt, and I'm so upset at you for making me like not remember this.
But you know who I'm talking about.
I have no idea.
I know exactly who you're talking about. He had a couple TV shows.
What kind of show? I mean, what they do on
Fishing.
the shows? What?
Fishing. He did a lot of saltwater fishing.
Yeah, he was a saltwater fisherman. Oh, damn it.
It don't matter.
No, I got to figure this out.
His name was Jose Cuervo Pueblo. His last name was Can You See? You know, who's that Spanish guy in our they always sing about, the blind Spanish guy. They always ask him, Jose, can't you see? And I always wonder why he can't see.
Hold on.
Iglesias. There you go, Anti. It's Julio Iglesias.
Matt, didn't he die in a plane? Yeah, Jose Webe.
Webe. That's it.
Jose Webe. He died in a plane crash.
Yep.
Good night, Amanda.
Good night, Amanda. Or wait, well, good morning, Amanda. Good night for us, because it's still morning where she is.
No, she said she's going back to bed. Bye, all. So.
Oh, well then, good morning, night. That's weird.
She got a belly full of kangaroos. She ready to go take a nap.
Yeah, Jose Webe. Jose Webe.
They closed down my buffet because they found Chinese meat in my food. There you go. Somebody mixed Chinese food in with your cat.
I love JV. And I'm so upset I didn't get him to send him a Christmas video.
And a JV frog was on. And a JV frog was on. And that would start, like I said, wait, I may have to save a few of them songs I came up with after that. Some of them were really good. You have one taco place that is not a taco place. I can believe it. We have a place called the Speckled Perch that doesn't sell seafood. They only sell steaks. So.
Oh, that's right. And that's why we call them speck, because they're called speckled perch. But hey, Cecilia.
And Cody was talking earlier about Del Taco. I remember those back like in Virginia. I don't think we have those in Florida, do we?
No. Not down this way.
Yeah. We ain't got frickin' Bojangles.
They might have them up near Creel. I don't know. The Creel, if Creel's still in here, you might be able to tell if they got those up there. And
Man,
yes,
right
we
now,
don't have Bojangles.
I would love to have a Cajun filet biscuit with cheese.
Oh, from Bojangles?
Daddy Duck, do you remember when Bojangles did the barbecue for a while?
Yep.
Man, I got stop in the morning to get a barbecue biscuit. Oh my God, that was the best thing in the. Oh Lordy. And it was
have you had I know Lindia doesn't do Chick-fil-A, but have you had the Chick-fil-A breakfast?
No.
Their chicken biscuits?
Uh-uh.
Dude, those are good.
I bet they are.
Those are real good.
Wendy started making some kind of chicken biscuit, but they put this honey butter on it, so I have to ask for no honey butter, but their chicken biscuits are pretty good.
I haven't had that yet. But yeah, no,
What's
like
that?
Chick-fil-A breakfast, they're good. It's good.
I tell you what, I know they call Chick-fil-A God's chicken, but if you want to know what devil chicken is, and that's Popeyes.
Popeyes.
Boy, I love Popeyes chicken sandwich. Good Lord.
Oh, we got Popeyes right down the road.
See, I don't go to Popeyes a lot because the Popeyes that we have are in some not so great neighborhoods. So
yeah.
It's like, do I want to go? So most of the time,
Doc,
I'm like, yeah, we ain't eating Popeyes tonight.
You being a freaking cholo, you should be able to roll down up in that mug with no problem.
No, because them folks see me as just straight up white boy.
Yeah.
Doc, all you got to do is get in your car like this, lean back.
Yeah, dude, but I drive a truck. That ain't going to work, Matt. That ain't going to work.
Rob said he's got
$5 bouncing up and down.
Funny thing with Popeyes, I probably told Doc the story, but we're North Carolina folks. Back in the day, I'd never heard of Popeyes.
When Jamie was little.
Yeah, Jamie was little, and she would only eat like chicken tenders. Typical little kid, chicken tenders. So we in Louisiana, we whip into Popeyes, and I order that young'un a chicken tender meal. But she's in the back seat, starts whimping that they're hot, and I'm like, just eat it. It ain't that hot. You're just being a peach. Just eat it. Well, she eats a little bit. She goes, Daddy, but the meat is orange. And she hands me up that chicken nugget, dude. And that meat was slapped orange. It was so spicy. I was like, ooh, sorry, baby. Oh, JV rolling on his big wheel.
Oh, Cecilia, I stopped into John Euler's live before we went live tonight. I don't know if you guys saw John earlier. He was like coloring his face with a red Sharpie marker the entire time he was on the live. He was like drawing it in, and
it doesn't come off. Is that what you're talking about? A Sharpie that don't come off good?
I don't think it's gonna come off, man. I told him.
Hey, Elvis, you talking about like that?
Man, those are all over the gas pumps down here, Daddy Duck.
Oh, they're all over.
I got a whole pack of them.
Look, show Lindia what you got. Show Lindia now. He's got a whole pack of these, Lindia. I did that. I just watched a video where old Joe got off. He was somewhere in some town, and he barely gets his ass out of the car, and you could hear, "Let's go, Brandon." I mean, it was just, he couldn't hardly, it's bad.
Yeah, and I'm sure, and I'm sure he won the election, right? In like 8 million. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
And that video said that the term "Let's go, Brandon" is getting ready to pass in Google searches the term Kamala Harris.
Yep.
So that's what they're saying is "Let's go, Brandon" has almost been Googled more than the vice president's name.
Why would anybody want to like Google? Well, I mean, just to actually see what she's actually done, and the answer is nothing.
See what Raven said? He's painting his lips right now with the marker.
Hey, Boxy.
What's up, Boxy?
Hey, Boxy.
Hi, Boxy.
Did you see, Creel, did you see the, there's a shirt that says, I support the Let's Go, it was like LGBT or LGBFJB something.
FJB.
Yeah. Community. Oh. It was like, let's go, Brandon F. Joe Biden community. Oh, God.
Hang on. I know what Anton's getting ready to write. He's getting ready to write his Echo Delta jump. He's probably typing it right now as we speak.
Yep. And as soon as he does, I'm going to post it up.
My next door neighbor is a mechanic, and I am not mechanically inclined by no means. Okay, I'm just not. But so I was over there last weekend. He was changing the brakes on my truck, and I looked in his garage, and he's got the Trump. He's got a Trump 2020. And he's got a flag in there that says Trump 2024. And then I looked over there and he's got a Let's Go Brandon flag in his garage now. But what's funny about the whole thing is his name is Brandon. So, and he's also a race car driver. So he's, dirt track. And he's got 2 race cars. And he is going to put Let's Go Brandon. That's what's going to get put on both his cars.
Nice. Rob's looking to hire him. Does he need a job?
I don't know if he'd want to move to Florida.
That's what's funny. The Retro Basson's best friend, that guy he fishes with, is Brandon. And he said, believe it or not, that dude's catchphrase his whole life is like you say, hey, man, you want to go fishing? He goes, let's go. So that has been his catchphrase his whole life. He said now that guy has having a miserable life because, all his buddies are like, hey, there's old Let's Go, Brandon. You see where Creel said he has on a video with him wearing that shirt you're talking about, Doc?
Yep.
Maybe that's where you saw it.
No, I saw it on Facebook. I remember I saw it on Facebook. Yeah.
All I know is driving back from Headwaters on I-95, there's still that giant billboard that shows Trump. And it says promises made, promises kept.
Promises
and got
kept.
all,
yep.
all that right now. It's just still right there.
Oh, there's still a sign in Tennessee. As soon as you cross into Tennessee from North Carolina,
Dude,
let's go Trump.
They're everywhere here.
Go Trump.
People didn't even take them out of their yards, man. They're everywhere here.
Yep.
This is a big billboard sign right there on the interstate. As a matter of fact, I did a short on it on my way to Kentucky during my last spring for turkey season, and I got a hit on it from YouTube.
Oh, I saw a Biden sign. I stopped and took a short on it, and I'm not even going to go on with that. What are we talking about? Boxy's thinking outside the boxy? Is that what Anti is saying?
Yeah. Boxy Outdoors. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
2024. Is that senior or junior?
Dude, he can run it. He can run again.
And then junior will be the next one.
He shouldn't. He didn't lose. I mean, let's be honest. He didn't lose that election.
No.
This is your channel, so hell no, he didn't lose.
Right. No, and I'll say it right now. I don't care.
I'm just kidding.
They placed that old puppet in that office. Jeff Dunham needs to come and take his dummy back.
What's going to happen?
Tell me he don't look like Walter.
He does. Yes.
He does.
Oh, Wendy has said that from day one. He looked like, yeah.
Yeah.
She goes, I bet Jeff Dunham's got his hand shoved up his butt.
Somebody's got his hand shoved up his butt.
What we got here, DeSantis versus Trump?
No, that won't happen.
No.
If Trump decides to run, I tell you what, DeSantis would be a good vice president if Trump decides to run.
I'll tell you what, I like that for America. I don't like that for Florida because I got to tell you, DeSantis I love him as our governor because you know what? He makes sure that we still have a choice.
Yep.
Yeah.
He makes sure that we
Hey,
still
Charlie.
have a choice down here, and he's not woke, and he won't bend over to these woke idiots. That no, I'm gonna hate to lose him at some point because it's gonna happen. I mean, because eventually his term's gonna run out. But dude, I love DeSantis. I think he's great. Love what he does for our state and continues to do for our state.
Yeah.
I just love our state, man.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
Yep.
We're like the big penis of America hanging down there swinging proudly.
Exactly. And if you look at the keys, it looks like we're pissing on Cuba.
Yeah, that's us, man.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
And you know what Lindia says about the penis clouds around here?
No.
And Daddy Duck, that is the truth, man. You're up near Carolina. Here, the clouds, when they come over the horizon, they look like giant penises. They come, big straight, like tower cones. And they didn't, Lindy will stand there and go, they didn't do that back in North Carolina. I was like, no. Some way it rolls in off the ocean, but it kind of stacks up in these big schlong looking things, about the best way to say it. Eggplants, big eggplants in the sky.
It's eggplants in the sky.
Eggplants in the sky.
Guys,
Peaches
I might have to call it an evening. I got a few things I got to do before I go to bed. But
we're following you out, Daddy.
Yeah,
Doc, appreciate you having me in, brother.
We might as well go ahead and end it. It's already past 10 o'clock, so I know you got to go. I know I'm ready to go because I'm going to try and get some fishing done, and I know you guys have had a long day, John and Lindia. So
yes, 2 days, back to back. Bam, bam.
Bam, bam. So, Matt, appreciate you jumping up before
Thank
John
you for having me.
came in. Appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Hopefully everybody has a good weekend, gets some fishing in, some hunting in, and
what's the date of next Friday? What does that fall on?
What's that?
Christmas Eve.
24th.
That's Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Friday night's Christmas Eve. So I don't.
Everybody else will.
We'll go live. We ain't got nothing going on Christmas Eve. If you're not doing nothing, join us. If you are, we understand. I won't be upset. I won't nothing.
Well, Seth is staying up over there. We'll shoot pole, and me and John will get drunk, and y'all can watch us.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to jump in that night because I know we got a lot to do on Christmas Eve evening. So, but if I am able, I'll jump in. But I just
see you, Creel.
if I'm not able to, I do want to wish everybody a very, very, very Merry Christmas. Hope you guys have a good time with your families and stuff. And
Merry Christmas, y'all.
See you, Daddy.
all right, Matt, John, and Lindia, I'll be in touch with you guys this week. We'll work out something. Like I said, this coming up week, if you guys want to go, I got half days, so we'll figure it out.
All right, Doc. Later.
All right, guys. Merry Christmas, everybody. Enjoy the time with your family. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. See y'all later.